If you only knew what you're really doing, never had no one that does it quite like you. You can spend half a lifetime trying to find one like you.
When you ask Mrs. Katelyn Jones why she started working at Woodside, her response is selfless and humbling. She wanted to help her parents, Dexter and Lola, bring money into the household. Philippians 2:4 states, "Let each of you look not only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others." From a nurse's assistant to helping rehabilitate hundreds of patients, Mrs. Katelyn was rewarded most by helping others.
We met at Bria of Chicago Heights, and I was the administrator. Katelyn was our rehab assistant, and that's how we met. I don't remember the exact year, but what I do remember initially was Katelyn was the person that knew everything about the facility. Katelyn knew the history. She knew all the residents. She knew all the owners, and she knew all of the names that the facility had been down through the years. She had worked there for quite some time at the time I came on as the administrator. And Katelyn she was always on top of everything. Anything that I needed to know, all I had to do was ask her. She knew it. She came early. She stayed late. She worked hard. She cared. She took care of the residents. I can't say enough about how she cared for the residents and took care of their needs. That was one of the things that impressed me the most, is how she gave so much of herself to the residents. It was just so pleasing to watch, because in healthcare, there's not a lot of givers. Katelyn was truly a giver each and every day that she came, and I will never forget that, how she took care of the residents.
I spoke with several coworkers and rehabilitation nurses, and common themes were Mrs. Katelyn's dedication and affection for the patients. She cared deeply, treated them like family, and was elated when she could witness them recover.
Hi, Katelyn. This is Melba. God's blessings to you. Praise God for your retirement. Just to know that your retirement is just the beginning of something even greater, what God has for you. I know we go way back, back to the old South Suburban days, back in 1974, 75. From the day I met you, you've just been an awesome woman, always helpful from your heart. I ended up having to even be in rehab a few years back, and you were there, and you were just such a comfort to me. And I know that you exhibit that love and godly comfort to all of the people that you had cared for.
Gail, a rehab nurse, recalled, "Katelyn was so caring to the patients. Plus, her experience was invaluable, as she often told me what needed to be done. She also cared about her colleagues, and Katelyn served as a union steward for numerous years. She would do anything she could for everyone." Working so close to home was an added convenience to be surrounded by friends and family. She leveraged her close connections to engage the community and benefit the nursing home. For instance, she would organize for her church members to sing carols at the facility during the holidays. When there was a need, she filled it.
We've worked together in outreach ministry. She was right there with me as we were giving out sandwiches and food to people sitting on the curbs in the streets. She was self-giving and excited about giving so that we can help others. All I can say is Katelyn is one that loves to do what Christ has given us the ability to do, and that is to give and to help others.
Congratulations. 50 years is a long time to be on the job. And I know if my mother was here, she would be there celebrating with her a 50-year friendship. I reflected on, even at my mother's bedside, how Katelyn was there all the time. And when we thought we had lost her, she was right there at the hospital. And when they decided to put her in the hospital, I appreciate you were there. You you held my mother's hand, you let her know it's going to be okay. And I just appreciate the love that you shared with my mother, and even the love you shared with her children.
Just the caring, the heart, just a love for people. She still follows up with me as of today to see how I'm doing. When my mom was in her illness, Katelyn was so diligent in caring and seeing after her and seeing was she okay and was there any needs. I can't express.
Katelyn is such a faithful giver, and there's so many words that you can use to describe her. But if we use the word one that gives, she is concerned and about her giving. She does not give to be seen. She does not give to get recognition. She gives because she loves. She gives because she cares. She gives because she wants to see you move forward as well. She's self-giving. She gives of her talent. She gives of her time. She gives of her abilities. She gives from her heart. Her heart speaks clearly. And all we can truly say is God from heaven is watching down upon how she truly gives to those in need, those that are, whatever their situation might be, whether it be family, whether it be friends. Katelyn loves to give. And her life exemplifies it, and she's been doing it a long time.
Lead us to a place.